Good morning, we're at ITSF Bucharest, and this morning I have Edrich Yau from the European Space Agency with me. Good morning, Eddie.
Hello there, Carol.
Eddie, is Galileo now fully operational?
Indeed, Galileo has now been transmitting with, now it has 26 satellites, and we started initial services back on the 15th of December in 2016. So since then we've been increasing the population of satellites and increasing the amount of ground equipment as well, up to 26 satellites. This is where we are today at the moment. The actual target is to achieve in orbit 30 satellites. That's 24 satellites in 3 planes and with 2 additional spare satellites per plane. So that's what we need for the final system, and we need that, and we need those spare satellites in order to maintain actually a service. And this is where our colleagues in the GSA are helping and operating those satellites to ensure that service is available. It's like anything where you have in-orbit equipments or infrastructure which is providing a service, you need to make sure that spare equipment is also available. So the service is actually already available today, and from the measurements and from the calculations and analysis we've done, we're clear that actually we already have a full 100% availability for positioning and also for timing users as well. So yes, it is available, but we're adding more to it in order to make sure that we have a good, robust and strong service.
Yeah, understood. So how does Galileo compare with existing GNSS systems when used as a terrestrial time reference?
Well, Galileo is a project that we've been working with the European Space Agency, with the GSA and also with the European Commission for quite some time, and also developing the requirements for that system as well. So when you try and think about what is the performances of Galileo, what we do see is actually we've got a very, very good performance for Galileo itself. In the aspects of time, we're looking at the broadcast UTC of what we provide, and we're comparing that back to the UTC as per BIPM. And actually, again, the performance is very, very good. We're seeing we're well within the, I think it's the 20 nanoseconds requirements that they are looking for. And over the long term, it's showing a very, very impressive performance. And again, as we add more infrastructure to that, that performance is becoming more robust and more stable as well.
Okay, so what steps have been taken to ensure availability and minimise corruption of the time reference?
Yeah, indeed. We have deployed over a period of time 2 major ground control centres. The first one is in Fucino, which is in Italy, and the second one is actually in Oberpfaffenhofen. Both of those 2 sites have precise timing facilities, and within each of those sites we have increased the amount of redundancy of the hardware, of the infrastructure, and the purpose of that increased redundancy is to improve the robustness and improve the availability. In case of any infant mortality or any particular failures, because it's an operational system, we need to have sufficient infrastructure so that you have backups, and then you not only just backups locally, but backups across sites. And this is why it's been very, very important for us to have this continual rollout and have this continual maintenance.
Okay, so what improvements can we expect with the development of Galileo, for instance, as a time reference?
Yeah. So obviously we already have full availability and full performance, but as the European Space Agency, we fully recognise that there are future needs and future ideas and future developments that we have to work on. We don't sit still. You know, we recognise that we're trying to roll out, and we are rolling out a full system today and towards 2020. This is our current targets, our near targets. We are also looking much further into the future to 2030, to what are the new needs that society will need for from Galileo, from GNSS, and from global navigation for positioning and for time. And with that in mind, we are talking about additional high accuracy services, authentication services, so many other aspects which will support the IoT, support positioning, support the future needs of our generations.
Finally, Eddie, this is your first time at the ITSF, and what value has it brought to you as an individual and as ESA?
It's actually very exciting because as the European Space Agency, it's very important for us to maintain a very good contact with industry providers, with operators. And it's a community where it brings all of that together, so that within one opportunity we get a very good feeling for what is the status at the industry level, what are the new ideas at the industry level, how far they have gone with the take-up of Galileo, and where they're seeing issues. So it gives us as European Space Agency a quick feedback and a good broad understanding of where these issues are, and that gives us an opportunity to try and help work with industry and with the operators to take it to the next step and to help them with the issues and their understanding of the issues as well. So yes, ITSF is very valuable for us.
Good, that's nice to hear, Eddie. Thank you very much.
Thank you.